Hello grade 5 students, I hope that you are doing well. In this video we'll start with a new lesson called Divide by Multiples of 10. It's on page 265 in your books. In the previous videos we explained or we reviewed how to divide by a one-digit divisor. In this video we'll learn how to divide by multiples of 10. Multiples of 10. The numbers found in the multiplication table of 10 are multiples of 10. 1 times 10, the answer of 1 times 10 is a multiple of 10, so 10 is a multiple of 10. 2 times 10 is 20, 20 is a multiple of 10. 3 times 10 is 30, 30 is a multiple of 10. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and the list goes on. 13 times 10 equals to 130, 130 is a multiple of 10. Now let's learn how to divide by multiples of 10 by using this example. We have 7,348 divided by 10. In the first step, I have to determine how many digits should I use from the dividend. If you noticed that the divisor is made up of 2 digits, so now I should use at least 2 digits from the dividend. The divisor is 10, the first digits of the dividend makes 73, 10 is less than 73, so I should use only 2 digits from the dividend. Now I start solving. I ask myself, how many tens do I need to make 73 or almost 73? 10 times 7 is 70, 10 times 8 is 80. 80 is greater than 73, so I should use the 10 times 7. I write the 7 in the quotient. What's 10 times 7? It's 70. I write it directly under the 73. 73 minus 70 equals to 3. Now I have to bring down the 4. Since I brought down a number from the dividend, I should repeat the long division process. Now I have 34. I ask myself, how many tens do I need to make 34 or almost 34? 10 times 3 is 30, 10 times 4 is 40. 40 is greater than 34, so I should use the 10 times 3. I write it in the quotient next to the 7. What's 10 times 3 is 30. I write it directly under the 34. 34 minus 30 equals to 4. Now I have to bring down the 8. Since I brought down a digit, I should repeat the long division process. Now I have 48. I ask myself, how many tens do I need to make 48 or almost 48? 10 times 4 is 40, 10 times 5 is 50. 50 is greater than 48, so I have to use the 10 times 4. I write the 4 in the quotient next to the 3. What's 10 times 4? It's 40. I write it directly under the 48. 48 minus 40 equals to 8. 8 is the remainder. Now I have to check my answer. To check my answer, I have to multiply the quotient by the divisor and then I add the remainder. So it's 734 times 10 equals to 7,340. I add the remainder, which is 8. I'll get the final answer, which is 7,348. This answer must be equal to the dividend. Let's take another example. 346 divided by 10. Again, the divisor is made up of 2 digits, so I should use from the dividend at least 2 digits. The divisor is 10. The first 2 digits of the dividend makes 34. 10 is less than 34, so I only use 2 digits from the dividend in the first step. Now I ask myself, how many tens do I need to make 34 or almost 34? 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. 40 is greater than 34, so I should use the 10 times 3. What's 10 times 3? It's 30. I write it directly under the 34. Now I subtract 34 minus 30 equals to 4. Now I have to bring down the 6. Since I brought down a digit from the dividend, I should repeat the long division process. Now I have 46. I ask myself, how many tens do I need to make 46 or almost 46? 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 5 is 50. 50 is greater than 46, so I should use the 10 times 4. I write the 4 in the quotient next to the 3. What's 10 times 4? It's 40. 46 minus 40 equals to 6. So 6 is the remainder. To check my answer, I should multiply the quotient by the divisor and then add the remainder. So 34 times 10, it's 340, plus 6 equals to 346. Since it's equal to the dividend, then we solved correctly. Here's another example. 847 divided by 20. 20 is also a multiple of 10 and it's made up of 2 digits, so I should use from the dividend at least 2 digits. Since the divisor is less than the first 2 digits of the dividend, since 20 is less than 84, so I only use 2 digits. Now I start solving and I ask myself, how many 20s do I need to make 84 or almost 84? 20 times 3 is 60, 20 times 4 is 80, 20 times 5 is 100. Since 100 is greater than 84, I should use the 20 times 4. What's 20 times 4? It's 80. 84 minus 80 equals to 4. Now I have to bring down the 7. Now I have 47. Since I brought down a digit from the dividend, I should repeat the whole long division process. How many 20s do I need to make 47 or almost 47? 20 times 2 is 40. 20 times 3 is 60. 60 is greater than 47, so I should use the 20 times 2. I write the 2 in the quotient next to the 4. What's 20 times 2? It's 40. I write it directly under the 47. 47 minus 40 equals to 7. 7 is the remainder. To check my answer, I have to multiply 42 by 20 equals to 840 plus 7 equals to 847. We multiplied the quotient by the divisor and then we added the remainder. Another example, 593 divided by 60. 60 is a multiple of 10. It's made up of 2 digits, so I should use at least 2 digits from that dividend. The first 2 digits of the dividend makes 59. 60 is greater than 59, so I should take 3 digits from the dividend. Again, since the divisor is greater than the first 2 digits of the dividend, I should use 3 digits from the dividend. I ask myself, how many 60s do I need to make 593 or almost 593? Let's try. 60 times 9 is 540. 540 is less than 593. Can we use 60 times 10? No. First of all, we cannot write 2 digits in the quotient, and 60 times 10 is 600. It's greater than 593, so we cannot use it. So let's use 60 times 9. 60 times 9 is 540. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 6 is 54, so it's 540. 593 minus 540. 3 minus 0 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So the answer is 9 with the remainder of 53. Let's check our answer. 60 times 9 is 540. Let's add the remainder. We'll get 593. So please focus here. When the divisor is greater than the first 2 digits of the dividend, you have to take 3 digits from the dividend. Here's another example. 867 divided by 70. If you notice that the divisor, which is 70, is less than the first 2 digits of the dividend, which makes 86. So, since the divisor is less than the first 2 digits of the dividend, I only use 2 digits from the dividend. 70 is less than 86. Now I ask myself, how many 70s do I need to make 86 or almost 86? 7 times 1 is 70. 70 times 1 is 70. What's 70 times 2? We try it on a piece of paper. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 7 is 14. So 70 times 2 is 140. 140 is greater than 86, so I have to use the 70 times 1. What's 70 times 1? It's 70. 86 minus 70 equals to 16. Now I have to bring down the 7. I ask myself, how many 70s do I need to make 167 or almost 167? We calculated that 70 times 2 equals to 140. Let's try 70 times 3. So it's 70 times 3. What's 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 7 is 21. So 70 times 3 is 210. 210 is greater than 167, so I have to use the 140. 40, which is 70 times 2. 70 times 2 is 140. I write it directly under the 167. 7 minus 0 is 7, 6 minus 4 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0. 27 is the remainder. Let's check our answer. 70 times 12. 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 7 is 14. So now I have to multiply 70 by this one, but this one is in the tens position, so I have to start writing my answer from the tens. What do we put in the ones? We put a 0. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 7 is 7. Now let's add them. 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 0 is 4, 1 plus 7 is 8. So we have 840. We add the remainder, which is 27. 840 plus 27 equals to 867. This answer equals to the definite. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you very soon.